step by me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to British Columbia and the gleaming jewel that is Vancouver, Canada. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Snowhawks of Vancouver. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They start the drive with Cook. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense for the Giants very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Waste of time.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Howell. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Throwing, Jones. Complete right side to Hyatt. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darren Waller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
They're on the 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wonder just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Man in motion left, Mingo. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd and 5. You talk about this Giant defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
Now Howell. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Timberland.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
1st and goal, Giants.
In motion goes the tight end.
Detroit Johnson.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Snowhawks, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
He finds Douglas complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
On second down, Cook. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Here's Howell. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. An audible here to get a new look.
Trap 60. 70 range. 19 tight. 7 Pirates.
So here we go. 4th down. Howell. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 12. First down, Giants.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Campbell. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. Throwing left side, it's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
1st and goal, New York.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, New York.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Giants 21. Snowhawks nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Second down, Hal back to pass.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14.
Tracking 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And Hal will throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Giants are able to add on to their first-half lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Snowhawks nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Hal's throw into the hands of Fant.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Howell completing the quick throw out wide.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Cook is into the end zone. Touchdown.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
Looking to throw. Jones. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Triple right for Chino. Triple right for Chino. Up and go.
Back to throw. Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Up and go.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down, New York.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Great.
Now Jones on 3rd down.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Go street. Mustang 19.
On 1st down, Howell.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st down, Giants.
Jones throwing on 1st down.
That one finds Hyatt.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Howell. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the
touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards.
And the Snowhawks get a bit closer.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And Saquon going to have a Giants first down as the tackle made up near the 35.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A handoff, Barkley running left.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Timberland.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
Jones, a throw completed to Hyatt.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants are able to extend their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Snowhawks 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
We're facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well,
this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Throwing here, Howell.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
4th down, Howell, desperation time.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Now a pass hauled in downfield.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
A big play there for the Giants. 45 yards.
Ready.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Giants 47, Snowhawks 14. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Deonte Banks with it. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. It seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
He's got Bellinger.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they'll run for it with Barkley. I think that's a good example of why they've been successful this year. They're fearless on any down.
And it's interesting that this year I asked an NFL head coach about being fearless and going for it on 4th down. And he said, people have to understand, there's fearless and there's reckless. I try not to be reckless when I make a decision to go for it on 4th down. In this case, fearless wins.
Bama, Bama, Bama.
Now Jones. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Great.
Throwing Jones.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
New York.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Giants 54, Snowhawks 14. Kaimi Fairbairn is set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, flag comes in. It's incomplete, and I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
Cook following the penalty. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Powell from the gun.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up inside the 20. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
18 reps, 18 reps. Rig alert, rig alert. Go.
Here's Hal to throw on second down.
He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
They'll take over first down at the 49-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a second straight play. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Chip.
On third down, Barkley. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.